nagbabalik po ang Money Matters. Back-to-back po ang ating po mga makakapanayam ngayong umagang ito. And with us this morning is a certified Canadian immigration consultant from Intention7 Incorporated, none other than Mr. Murtaza Khan. Good morning, Mr. Khan.
Good morning.
Now,
to you.
What is the role of the CSIC, or the Canadian Society of Immigration Consultants?
Yes, they play a very big role. It has to do with protecting our clients against ghost consultants and basically getting professional applications, processed. They were implemented by the federal government. And they regulate us, the Canadian immigration consultants, just like the Law Society regulates the lawyers. And basically, at the end of the day, what it does is that if a client signs up, for example, with me, their money is insured because money matters. So, and not just that, but also that we are highly trained in processing immigration cases and all areas of them, so they can, with a peace of mind, go ahead and deal with us. And we will, we're, like I said, we have to go through a series of examinations, and we have a point system ourselves that we have to keep ourselves updated on a yearly basis in order to practice, and continuing our practice.
Yes, because it always helps to have a company that is credible.
100%, and definitely it matters when someone knows what they're doing.
What other services are you offering?
I specialize in federal skilled workers, and these are this is the category that basically goes to those people who are professionals. There's a list of 38 occupations that the federal government of Canada has implemented, and if anyone has education, experience, language, adaptability, such as, for example, having family members in Canada, or have worked there or studied there, it's based on a point system. So as long as they qualify for this point system, they will get permanent residency, and on fast track basis.
How fast?
Well, it actually, according to Immigration Canada, it is within 12 to 14 months.
Quite fast.
Yes, it is.
That's relatively fast.
Oh, and then the other things that I do offer, of course, is business class immigration for people who do not want to be employed in Canada. They just want to go take their families and invest into a business or in the economy, and in exchange they get permanent residency unconditionally.
I was discussing with you earlier, Mr. Khan, that Filipinos who want to go to Canada with the intention of investing or starting up a business there have sort of an edge if you have capital to show for. Is that true? And is there any threshold amount?
Well, and as I mentioned to you earlier, the thing is that you have to declare your intentions when you are going, for example, abroad for either working in Canada or being a student in Canada or immigrating to Canada. If you're immigrating, then obviously you don't need to show strong ties because your intentions are to immigrate.
Yes.
But if you're going there to work, then the Canadian immigration, in my experience personally, I've experienced that in some cases they do require strong ties to the home country. And that could be, we can never say how to explain that, but we do our best by proving that, well, they have a family or property, some business, or there's a job waiting for them, and we basically have to explain that to the officer in our application so they can clearly understand what the intentions are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. What is the difference between recruitment agencies and these immigration consultants?
There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. I mean, as a consultant, I practice work permits as well. It's part of my immigration consultancy that allows me to practice work permits for people who want to immigrate, to work there. But that is where recruitment agencies basically stop, and I also begin. Okay. By that I mean is that recruitment agencies, they do a great job by getting people, connected to employers there, but that is not permanent. And what I do is I make their future for generations to come. So as a worker, they immigrate there, and then they have to contact someone like myself to say, well, how do I stay? Or they contact me directly, and we can connect them with the same channels. So to sum it up, it's temporary when you're dealing with a recruitment agency, and it is permanent when you're dealing with a consultant.
Mr. Khan, why is Canada now apparently the preferred destination for Filipinos who want to live abroad or work abroad? 10 years ago, it was the United States.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot has changed, of course, in the world. But I can speak for my country, and I like to say that our economy is still strong. We have, I mean, there's been some challenges that, you know, as a Canadian, we ourselves, we had to change a few things in our lifestyle. But at the end of the day, our economy is very strong. There is a lot of room, and not to mention the population is only 33 million. So with this, being the second largest country in the world, there's a world of resources. There's a lot of, you know, industries that are still very much in need, and we're very much welcoming to you know, immigrants.
Okay. Mga kaibigan, napaka-interesting ang ating usapan ngayon, pero pansamantala po natin puputulin ang ating programa para sa isang mahalagang press conference mula sa Palasyo ng Malacanang. Sa ngalan po ng aking kasamang si Nika Cleof Elehar, po si Miguel Hill para sa Money Matters. Break.
How's this? Kasi the seminar is tomorrow. So
Yes.